Rewind the clock a few centuries. The progress in medicine, for instance, followed a painstakingly slow, linear path. From a life expectancy of 23 years 1,000 years ago, to 37 years 200 years ago, and soaring to close to 80 years today, each leap was driven by accidental discoveries rather than deliberate innovation. Fast forward to the late 20th century, the inception of the Human Genome Project marked a pivotal shift. Medicine transformed into an information technology. The amount of genetic data doubled each year, while the cost of sequencing a base pair halved, following an exponential curve. This wasn't just progress, it was a revolution. Now, enter artificial intelligence. High-throughput drug screening once relied solely on the manual mixing of compounds. Today, AI enables us to perform virtual chemical experiments, sifting through astronomical combinations to pinpoint promising drug candidates or vaccines. This is not just an enhancement, it's a transformation. Dr. Kwa A. Lim, in his lecture, emphasized that we've only scratched the surface. The real magic begins when we cognify. By embedding smartness into objects, just as we once electrified them, we're not just making them slightly better, we're fundamentally transforming them. Imagine a world where every object has the potential to think and interact. This isn't science fiction, it's the imminent reality. The electrification of tools 3 generations ago turned tinkerers into tycoons. They didn't need to produce electricity, they simply plugged into the grid. Today, we're on the brink of a similar transformation with AI. It's about plugging into a smart grid, turning the mundane into the intelligent. This shift is reshaping our concept of ownership. In a world dominated by services, owning an asset is less appealing than accessing it. Why own a car when you can summon one at the tap of an app? Why own a suite of software when you can subscribe and receive continuous updates? Consider Uber, which owns no vehicles but is the world's largest taxi company. Or Airbnb, which owns no real estate yet, is the largest accommodation provider. This shift from ownership to access is not just economical, it's existential. In conclusion, as we continue to cognify our world, remember this: the future belongs not to those who own the most, but to those who know how to harness intelligence and access. The grid is smart, and so are the opportunities it presents. Welcome to an era where less is more and smart is the new strong.